Oh yeah. Feel excited.
Yeah, this is episode 10 of Let's Talk About Funko. I'm your host, Reggie.
I'm your host, Mario.
And our guest today is...
Carl, a.k.a. Funko Poppy.
A.k.a. Funko Poppy. Hashtag that.
Hashtag search party.
Search party.
Hashtag search party.
So we got a lovely selection of pretty much wrestling pops, mainly WWE, right? Actually, they're all WWE.
They're all
Yeah,
WWE,
yeah,
except for the three Freddies, which they are WWE inspired pops. But they're three of my favorite pops in the whole collection because they got a swollen eye, beat down Hogan.
Yes.
They got your regular version of Hogan, and then they also have Sting, which is awesome.
I love that.
And Sting is a lot of people's
I don't
favorites.
have too many wrestling pops. So.
Especially that it's the Crow Sting. It's not the old California
Surfer
Sting. Yeah. So it's the Crow version, so I like that one a lot.
Sign one over here is mine, actually. So, like you talked about, you just said these are WWE.
Yes.
How many actually other wrestling companies does Pop have?
Currently it's just WWE, and then they went with the New Japan Pro Wrestling set, which is very small because they only have Kenny Omega, Cody, and then they have two variations of the Young Bucks, which one was general release, and then there was one done for Hot Topic as well.
This is why he knows this stuff.
Yeah,
he's a completionist over here. This is why we have him on the show.
They also have the Glow Wrestling. They have two different ones from Glow Wrestling as well.
Do you have those signed too, or
the ones from New Japan Pro Wrestling? They're all signed up. They're all complete.
Okay.
The ones from the Ladies of Glow I did not get yet. I have the pops. I just haven't gotten.
But isn't that's the show, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which is really based on the show from back in the days that we used to watch when we were younger.
Exactly.
okay.
As far as what was the last show you went to get an autograph for any of these pops here, or any other pops? He obviously loves wrestling here, but he does have other pops as well. So
right now, after counting this past weekend, I think I got 425 autographed pops total.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Last show that I went to, I want to say was around WrestleMania time for these to get some stuff signed.
Okay.
So we went to WrestleCon, of course. We met a few people there, Sergeant Slaughter, Iron Sheik, Eva Marie, Ric Flair.
Outsiders are there?
Yeah, they were there as well. But I had already got Scott Hall prior to that. So I believe that's the last show that I went to. Prior to that, I think we went to EternalCon. Was it? That had Bray Wyatt and Asuka.
Okay. I heard she's really sweet. Yeah.
She's very, very nice.
They know him already. He's taking pictures of them. Yeah. He's gone everywhere, and like they know him. Like it's crazy to see all the crazy pictures, and I show them off. I would think I ran into him at SummerSlam. I was going to get who was it? I was going to get an autograph.
Finn Balor,
which I got my Chase signed. That was my first Chase to get signed. That was pretty dope. And you were there for somebody else, and we were just running into him there. So. What other pops do you like besides this? So
I collect, outside of this, I have a full set of Dragon Ball Z, 100% complete. I like my Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles is a big go-to.
You said Dragon Ball Z, I mean, including the new stuff that just came out now?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Oh,
wow.
And then, so Dragon Ball Z is one of my favorites. Ninja Turtles is one of my favorites as well, which is a complete set as well. And then, Power Rangers. Power Rangers are my go-to. Like, if it's not wrestling, it has to be Power Rangers.
And Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers has some crazy sets out there. I know there's the Ninja Turtles, is it like all four of them in one pack or something like that? That's a classic one to get.
Metallic set.
There's so many different. I remember the Foot Clan, was it that last year or
2 years ago?
2 years ago at New York Comic Con.
When they had all the colors,
the 8-bit color,
the different colors, and was that New York Comic Con? That was San Diego.
It was New York Comic Con.
No, New York Comic Con, because I think that's the same one where they had the Gray Leonardo.
The one that came out of FYE.
Yeah.
Which he never went up in price, I don't think, as much.
It'll go up because now FYEs are like disappearing, so all FYE pops are getting a little more scarce to get. So.
And even do you have those autographed too? I know you got the Power Rangers.
I only have one Ninja Turtle pop signed, which is my Raphael. It's signed by the original actor that played Raphael in the first movie.
Awesome.
So yeah.
That's great.
That's the only one I have.
I'm surprised you didn't get like Shredder. Like
Yeah,
Kevin Nash.
It's kind of.
Is there a Super Shredder? I don't think there's.
There isn't a Super Shredder.
Oh, okay,
No.
There isn't, but I'm waiting for the Kevin Nash Funko Pop to come out, because if you look at the pint-size, not the pint-size minis, the minis that they released, they have Dolph Ziggler, they have Dusty Rhodes, they have Kevin Nash. So those are all possibilities of becoming Pops at one day.
Oh,
if
wow.
they made a mini, then that means that they're all
Yeah, might
actual
come out.
Jim
Yeah.
Duggan. They have real good ones that haven't released yet, so those will be coming out, I'm pretty sure, soon.
He's such a completionist. He knows when there's missing numbers and who should be there.
Oh yeah, well, let's talk about that.
right, so-
the missing one.
Yeah, so the WWE set, though I have a complete set so far as of what they've released. Even when they did the house shows, if you look at some of these pops, they have WWE exclusive stickers on it, which means you can either get them only at house shows, or you had to get them online at their website.
Okay.
So the two John Cena's in the front, which is one with the blue denim jeans with the green hat, or the black jeans, teal hat, those were house show onlys. The AJ Lee was a house show as well. One of the Daniel Bryans was a house show. The Hogan and the Macho Man that were WWE, you could order those online. And now anything else that comes out that is WWE exclusive will come out on their website.
Okay.
So they're even taking other companies' exclusives and receiving those and putting their sticker on it. Like Target. Wow. Target had the gold 2-pack with Ric Flair and Charlotte, and they came with WWE stickers on it. They don't come with Target.
Is that the Foot Locker does that too, right?
Okay,
But no. Well, when you order it on their website, they'll have the WWE sticker.
Okay.
But this pack was the first one where WWE said, look, we don't want the Target exclusive anymore. We want our sticker on it. It should be.
They're making their money. Definitely.
So going into what's missing, so I have the complete set, but number 22 was never created. So number 21 is Andre the Giant. Dope Pop. It takes up the whole box. So if you look at these pops, they're about 3 1/4 inches. If you look at the Andre the Giant pop, it takes up the whole box. It's a lot larger than.
He should have probably been a 6-inch pop.
They got one coming out now. They got
okay.
I think they got a 6-inch coming out, a Europe release.
Wow.
So it's kind of dope, and it's a different mode because I think he got a thumbs up or something like that, which is tough. So when they made them, so Andre the Giant is number 21, and then it goes straight into number 23, which is Roman Reigns, and number 24, which is Seth Rollins. They never made a Dean Ambrose. So I think Dean Ambrose was supposed to be number 22, but contractually, for some reason, they couldn't get his likeness or something, or agree to his likeness being on a pop, and it kind of sucks because Funko's not the kind of company that cares about the completionist. They will not go back and say, we need to put something at number 22.
Yeah.
They're just going to keep going, and they're just releasing pop after pop after pop after pop, and they have not went back to that. And now he's gone, so there's even a slimmer chance of ever getting that pop made.
Do you think they're going to do AEW pops?
Oh, that I think so.
They might.
I think so because TNA is a big market. So not TNA, TNT is a big market.
Yeah, and
it's a big market channel. So with their own show coming up, I believe so. If they did New Japan Pro Wrestling, why wouldn't they do that? Because it's going to be insane.
It's a big market too. It's wrestling. It's people.
I'm excited for the AEW.
I am too. It's just amazing talent in there, from everything as it is.
Do you think that the AEW is like NXT? Does it compete with NXT? Because I think that they're at the same level.
I think NXT is a little bit more hungry, to be honest with you, because they're still they're like the minor leagues trying to get up there. Talk about NXT. Are they NXT pops?
No, they have not created any NXT
weird.
pops. If you look at some of the pops, they're a little bit different. So if you look at I didn't bring any, but if you look at the Bella Twins,
okay,
they have. On the top, it says Divas. I don't know if this AJ says Divas on the top. No, it doesn't. But I know those two have Divas on the top instead of the WWE logo.
Is that because of the show they were in?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
And I think Paige might have Divas as well. And they come in like slightly pink boxes, so it's kind of, caters to that TV show.
Oh, not bad.
So this set that you have here, what was the coolest one for you to have bought or to have gotten autographed?
Oh man,
Taker.
Oh man,
sign Taker.
Taker. How was he? In
real life.
Taker's good people.
Is he scary?
The situation doesn't allow you to conversate much because it's kind of tough because they sold more VIP tickets than they sold general because they wanted to make the money on the VIP tickets, but then they let all the general tickets get signed first.
What?
Because there wasn't that many.
Oh.
And then they went to the VIP, which kind of sucked. But
by the time he gets to
but
you
by
guys,
the
he's
time
like,
he was swamped, he was tired, but you know, he took care of everyone. Everyone made sure everyone's pop got signed. Some people came late and he still signed their pop.
Did you get any of these? What's it called? Like PSA? Or?
No, I'm not really into that.
Okay.
Like I take pictures with most, you know, of these people.
So you have your little thing there.
So yeah, I don't really get involved in that. I know that a lot of people do that, and I think that it might be important in the long run. So, you know, maybe one day I'll start turning it around that way.
Yeah, because we were just talking about that not so long ago. You said how, you know, by the time he got to you, he got tired. Who knows? By the time he did his autograph, it's something that's not going to match up to.
I might have one, and I think it was like more pushed on me because when I went to go meet Goldberg in Maryland, as soon as you come off the line, they have like the JSA guy there, and he's like, "Oh, man, $5." And I'm like, $5, that's it. And it's like, here's your sticker and here's your card, and that's it.
Oh, damn.
He's witnessing everyone do it right there on the
That's
spot.
not bad at all.
No, that's
so
not
it's
bad
like,
at all.
it's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Where is he when we need him in Comic-Con?
He's always at the Maryland shows, though. At the big, they always have one big name.
Oh, no, they're there. They just, you have to go leave them with them.
Go get them.
It's a good
So,
thing.
I see we have 3 different Rey Mysterios here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell them more about the different varieties?
Yeah, so this first one is the general release. Good story about this general release. I paid $5 for this general release pop.
Wow.
This one was on Toy Tokyo's shelves for several months.
Oh, wow.
And I think up to 2 or 3 years ago it was still there. And they had like 3. The only problem was that the window was pushed in. The window was mint, but it was just broken all the way around the box.
Oh.
So I removed the pop and we did construction on it. Now it's solid. He was able to sign on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And there was no pressure and it was good. Wow. Now the other 2, one of them is the 711, which I love the color wave on that one, which is the teal and hot pink, and the other one is the black and royal, which is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So I met Rey for the general release at a Lucha Underground panel in Comic-Con 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And he was fantastic because they did a signing first thing that morning. It was on a Sunday at 9 o'clock, and no one showed up because they didn't promote it like they should have.
Oh,
so now the panel comes at 3:30 and the convention closes at 5. So the panel finishes at 5 and he goes, "Guys, I'm sorry that we didn't promote it properly, but I'm willing to stay to sign everyone's merchandise." And everyone rushed up front and he signed everyone's merchandise for over an hour.
I never heard of anybody do that.
Is he really short?
He's very short.
Like Reggie's?
He's very short, yeah. Well, I took a picture with him and I want to say that he was maybe like elbow level. You know, but if you look on his Instagram, he wears his mask for just about everything, or if he takes a picture, he covers his face when he takes a photograph.
Even
though we've seen him without,
well, that's a
luchador thing, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the whole,
All right, and I see you also have 3 different Bryans?
Yeah, Daniel Bryan. So they have a general release, they also have a Hot Topic, and they also have a WWE exclusive. They all have different trunks.
Okay.
Some of them for different events. So that's just the way that WWE keys in on these things. You know, there's 3 Hogans, there's 3 Macho Mans, there's 5 John Cenas now.
Damn, 5?
And I can see the John Cenas have different colors on them. The Rey Mysterio, one's darker than the other one, and then one's a whole different pose.
Exactly.
It's crazy. So
exactly. Out of all of the wrestling pops, the most rare is that one right there in the front, that Zack Ryder, which was released at HQ. It's limited to 500 pieces.
Wow. I love his show. His show's awesome.
Yeah, there's not many people that acquired that pop, and when they first sold out, it was like $60 resale on eBay.
Wow.
And then now you can't find one for no less than like $350.
Oh, wow.
And it's only been about a year since that pop is released. But that's like one of my favorites. So I caught him at a Mattel booth, and I just grabbed him by his chalk. I grabbed him by his chalk line jacket, and he turned around and I said, "I need you to sign this." He said, "Sure, no problem." He was real cool.
He probably saw that, got mad happy with it. You had it.
He loves figures. He loves everything.
Yeah, his whole show's awesome. It's like I caught him and what was the other guy?
Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah, Kurt Hawkins and JFK. And they were like running somewhere, and I love watching their show. It's just awesome to see how much they spend, or how little they spend, and all the rare stuff they get.
He spends way more than Kurt Hawkins.
All the time. Actually, no, there was one episode I think it was the other way around. But what's the most expensive, or is there like a general price? wrestlers charge, or they're very...
It depends. So if you see them at a convention, they're going to charge anywhere between $60 to $100, depending on who it is. Okay. Mainly $60 is the go-to price. But if you go to one of their in-house events, like a SummerSlam meet and greet, it's like $125.
Yeah,
and that's with a photograph and an autograph. When I went to meet Charlotte at what was that, at SummerSlam this year? Yeah. Or WrestleMania this year, actually, was Charlotte. She was $150. She was like the platinum VIP. Wow. It just so happened to be that I paid the $150 and I got both Pops signed.
Oh wow!
They didn't really they usually snip your wristband and they just left your wristband for WrestleMania. So I was able to circle that line twice. She was like, "You again?" I was like, "How do you know?"
So how is she in real life?
She was very nice. She's tall.
She looks tall.
She's tall. She's definitely a lot more attractive on TV, because if you look at the pictures, and I'll show you guys later, she was like off. Like, she's more squirmish. She's like shy. She's not. She like, when the camera hits, she turns into that person. But outside of the camera, she's like a totally.
That ego comes on and it's like
shy. Yeah, she's cool. She was very nice though. She was very nice.
That's crazy. Yeah, I totally forgot that you mentioned it is $125 for the shows. I would think these legends sometimes are charging way too much. Sometimes maybe too little. So
Undertaker charges $300.
Whoa.
Triple H charges $300. Stone Cold Steve Austin charges about $250. So it depends on who you're going to see. Like, these guys are top tier. Like, I would think a guy like Bret Hart would charge something like that. Yeah. Bret Hart charges about, I think he charged $40 at the big event. I think he's now up to $80. Shawn Michaels charges about $80.
Jesus.
You know, so it depends on who you're getting. You know?
That's one person I probably would love to get is Shawn Michaels. I don't even have a Shawn Michaels pop. I know you used to kid around. You said if you don't have this one pop, you're not a
if you don't got a signed Scott Hall pop, what are you doing with your life?
I'm sorry, I don't have a Scott Hall pop.
Scott Hall goes to every event, and everyone was a Razor Ramon fan. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah. Everyone that watched wrestling loved Razor Ramon, whether he was bad or good. They loved him. He has two versions of his pop. It's one regular, one chase. One is an NWO suit. I believe that's the chase. Yeah. I'm pissed off at the way that Funko took care of that, because the box should have been different. It should never have said Scott Hall for both pops. It should only said Scott Hall for the chase and Razor Ramon for the other. And then on the pop that they dropped for the Scott Hall, he had the gold chains, which we all know those gold chains were only for Razor Ramon. Yeah. But you know, it's an easy way for them to switch something up and burn our pocket.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's like, you know, let's switch the color wave up. They're still gonna buy it. So.
You think they're ever gonna do like patina wrestlers, or have they made one yet?
Not that I know.
I know Marvel just did one
The closest thing they did was the You Can't See Me John Cena, which was the all glitter see-through.
The see-through.
Yeah. I don't see why they wouldn't do the patina, because if you go to these events, they always have statues. They got the Warrior statue. They have the Ric Flair statue. Legends. So if they do those same statues, those same molds in patina, it'll look like little statues that you see at these events that they travel
that'd be cool.
The big Andre the Giant with the big hand open.
And you can take a picture right next to it. Yeah, it's awesome.
So
I love that.
What wrestler you think Funko's gonna come out with? So which one would you like for them to make?
All right, so they dropped an awesome set the last time. I don't know if you guys saw the last wave, which was the Undertaker with the eyes with the
eyes rolled back.
Yeah,
that one's insane. I was waiting for the Elias pop. That one's insane as well. Trish Stratus, they dropped on the last set, so I think those are real cool. I'm still waiting for a leader, because we got Hardy Boys. So I need a leader pop.
Oh yeah, that's right. We went to City Field.
Exactly. So we need leader, that's for sure. I need a Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash is one of the go-to guys that, you know, he was important to wrestling all the way across, no matter what company he wrestled for. They just did Randy Orton, which I don't understand why Randy Orton wasn't a part of the first series. But we'll take it. They just did Batista as well. But I think that they need to pick up the game with women's wrestling more than the men's, because they got a lot of men, like, you know, a lot of the guys. But they're real sporadic with the women wrestlers. Like,
yeah, they choose a couple of them.
Out of women wrestlers, they maybe have, like, in the whole set, like maybe 9 or 10, maybe less.
Oh, wow.
And these are actually wrestlers nowadays. It's not the the girls of WCW that used to just be pretty until they started wrestling.
They should go into like a management situation. Give me a Mr. Fuji, a Bobby Heenan.
Man,
that'd be awesome.
You know, like I would like that stuff. I think that's.
I would love Ming.
Ming is dope.
I would love Haku, whatever you want to call him, and then have his sons as well. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, the problem is that he's still wrestling, right? Like he's still out there.
Is he still wrestling? Or is still
he's managing the other Bullet Club.
Yeah, his sons. So
that's kind of tough for them to even get there because we don't even know what.
He's like, oh man. Because I still hear stories about him. It's awesome. He's been around since before around Andre the Giant days, right? So it's like he hasn't changed from what he looks like.
I just seen the documentary on VIP.
Which one's that one,
the one for is it Vice? I think it was. He was telling about his background, like he was how he started off. He was a criminal.
For me or
no, for VIP. It's
MVP.
I mean MVP. Sorry, MVP.
I was gonna say, who's VIP?
Sorry about that. They had the documentary. And,
I didn't catch that.
It's just really his life was hard.
Yeah.
But he managed to come out of it and did what he had to do. But does he have a pop?
No, he doesn't. No? He doesn't. He was one of the least favorites of Vince McMahon. I don't think that'll ever release. Yeah, like he was like gang related when he was young. He had all the tattoos. He couldn't take off. He had that whole full sleeve with the cut sleeve. He couldn't show his chest tattoos. Oh. Yeah. I would still remember when Kofi won the championship and him and Chad celebrated at a bar. They were crying because they were waiting for that. They were waiting for Kofi to get that championship forever. That was a good day for us too because awesome. I witnessed that. That was awesome. I wanted Kofi to win, but
So tomorrow is SummerSlam, and
tonight is
NXT. So any predictions of who's gonna win SummerSlam?
Even though this is gonna be.
What matches are we talking about? What matches are we talking about? Like, throw me a match and we could discuss it quick.
Audience?
Versus, Goldberg versus
I don't understand that match.
At all. No one.
I don't understand that match, but I automatically want to go with Dolph Ziggler winning this match because if Goldberg is not going to be anyone else after this match, let's give it to Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler makes that push.
Don't fuck his career up to give Goldberg a push again and then take it away in seconds like they did with the whole.
The only reason I think Goldberg's on it was because of the whole Matt Riddle.
Okay.
Maybe that was the whole thing. I'm not sure because Matt Riddle's making fun of him for that house show. That was a house show.
Yeah.
That whatever was in, but that's the only reason I can see that's Goldberg around. Gotcha. And I would love for him to be on there because he was trained by HBK, right?
Yeah.
And it's a big push, and I see if he loses, I don't see him lasting in this WWE. I see him leaving.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
He's good. He's a good wrestler though. I like Ziggler a lot. I think he has a lot of potential. I'm
dying for NXT Pops to be out there because some of these people are great at NXT. Sometimes they can't do that transition as good as Who's
your favorite NXT wrestler?
Well, I'm talking about people that moved over. Ricochet was one of them. Yeah, definitely.
Well, he'll get a pop soon. I'm pretty sure he'll get a pop soon
because he's now in wrestling. He has a match that looks crazy, but now
I'm a sucker for the technical guys. I'm a Johnny Gargano fan.
Oh yeah,
that's my dude. He's been my dude from day one. I always say Johnny Gargano's the best wrestler in NXT. He's like a well-kept secret, bro. Like one of these days, he'll be the champion in the WWE, and he'll have such a major fan base because he's just that good. My favorite wrestler to come out of NXT, which is going to be surprising to you, is going to be Cien Almas, which is El Idolo.
Okay.
Yeah, I love his wrestling ability, bro. He's like totally different than your everyday luchador.
Yes, definitely.
He came from the masked background, but he reminds you of Del Rios a little bit. He has that swagger. That rich Mexicano, I will fuck you up swagger, bro. And he's great, bro. I like him.
And they don't have a pop of him yet either, right?
No, they should have a pop of him though. That'll be a fire pop.
Yeah, but Elias sounds like an awesome pop that's gonna come out. It's not out yet, right?
Not out yet.
But he's one of those guys everybody hates, but they love him at the same time. So I would love to get his pop, get his autograph, and just see how it's going from there. But I was gonna say, let's start on this whole this little giveaway I have over here, and we can have actually our guest figure out who's gonna win on this. So the giveaway we have for episode 10 is the cereal boxes right here.
Nice. That's a nice set, though.
Nice set. Get it away from Mario.
You don't have those? No. For everyone that doesn't know Mario's the slowest ordering guy on the internet in history. He's like, he just doesn't move. Like, everyone's like, all right, ordered. Mario's
we have a picture of that guy. I was like, oh,
and then
yeah,
oh my God, he's the slowest ordering
it's
guy.
It's not my fault.
There's always something wrong.
It's the service. It's the
service or the CIA.
I was like, how did you not get that, Mario? The item was up for 25 minutes.
So we on here we have 16 contestants, and the list will be on the screen. Eddie will do that. Is great at editing. Thank you, Eddie. And again, 16 people. So we're gonna do random.org 1 through 16. You can show the camera.
You wanna do this live?
We're gonna do this live. We do it from his phone because we don't trust Mario. And just
I know, right? I won.
We'll do one more turn to make sure.
And actually, I eliminated a few people, like this person right here, because I know him.
All right, whenever you guys are ready.
Go for it.
Number 2.
Wow. Snack X Famco. Sorry, Snacks X Fam Funko, which is funny because Fam Funko is someone that challenged us. So that's one of the hosts of Fam Funko on YouTube. You can see it right here.
Oh, snacks.
And if you don't believe me, I'll show it right on the screen. It's gonna be on the screen anyway. So I'm not sure if Eddie has it here.
Yeah.
What does that mean? They challenge.
Since Reggie got little hands.
Well, Eddie's gonna put it up anyway.
Technical difficulties.
Eddie will put it up anyway. He has a list.
This isn't HBO yet, folks.
Yes. You'd be surprised what Eddie will do. So I'll be hitting you up Tuesday night to find out your address and send these three out to you. So again, congrats on that. It's coming from my collection. Sorry.
Separation anxiety.
It's okay. So, right there, you actually have that in your collection.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the original ones?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
You had the metallic ones?
That's what I was asking, the metallic ones. So
I started with the ad icons very late.
Oh, okay. So what was your first act? When did you first start?
In 2013.
And what was your first pop?
The Dark Phoenix.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we should probably have you soon again on because we'll talk about something else rather than wrestling.
Absolutely.
But thank you again. This is episode 10. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you.